is a lot of buyer sentiment of, oh, I want to wait until rates come back down or until the bubble bursts and all those different conversations. Where do you think that is coming from? Because most good industry professionals that are putting out content are giving the right information, but there still seems to be kind of mass hysteria almost.
Yeah. I mean, I think for the last 2 years, since everything has been feeding the expectation of, the buyers and the sellers and things like that, I think for whatever reason, that's just still ingrained. And of course, that's the most ideal scenario for everybody. The seller wants as much money in the shortest amount of time, and they don't want to have to do anything to get their property ready. And on the flip side, the buyer wants to buy, a mansion and like not have to put anything down and not have a really large mortgage payment, and again, that's not sustainable. And I think that the media is saying, okay, everything, we're going through crisis mode, we can't get a hold of everything. Everything's going up. We're going to go through a recession, and there's going to be a market crash. Right. And well, of course, and that's a whole nother conversation, but that's way different than what happened in, in 2008, because the restrictions and everything are so much, more prominent now. But I think that everyone is just assuming, okay, everything that goes up must come down, which in a sense, yes, that is true, but things should continue to go up just at a much lower accelerated rate, not jump, 30-40%. But, right now, the interest rates and the home values, they're going to continue to increase. Right. And so if you buy a house now, you're still going to get in for cheaper with the price of the house and the interest rate than you're going to be able to here in the next 3 or 4 years. And if it happens to go down, then great, refinance, right? But then if it doesn't, then you got in at a good time. And now your house, even if it continues to go up 7% a year, you still got it at a better deal than you're going to in the next 5 years. So if you buy a house today, you're not going to lose money on it. If you stay there for 5 to 10 years, there's no way it's going to be worth less than it is now.
I couldn't agree more. We tell our clients all the time. I think there's a sentiment out there, and I didn't come up with this, but you see the marry the home, date the rate. And the way we kind of tell our clients is, you can always go refi to a lower rate later, but you can't go back in time and buy a house at a cheaper price.
Right.
And I think it's interesting too, even after the crash, home values did come down. But unless it was an extreme market, they didn't stay down for very long, even as much as they came down in an artificial market of there as well. But I think, again, we've gotten used to these double-digit appreciation for the last couple of years, and we're probably going to get close to that again this year. That's not the expectation.